Hi everyone, welcome to my video. Today we will be talking about the 4 versions of the Mule Skin of Blue song. The things that we will be talking about is how each version is similar and different, how each performance represents a milestone, what historical events, trends, or movements influence each version, and how each version influenced the development of rock and roll. So without further ado, let's get started. The 4 versions of this song are similar because of the fact that all the other versions contain the same lyrics as in the original version of the song. They all differ in terms of instrumentation, the vocal style, tempo, and overall genre. Each version is different, with Bill, Rose, and Dolly all sing some parts of the lyrics more slowly. Rose also adds new words to the lyrics, like "I'm going to count honey bite," and guess what? Same thing for Dolly, but she says Tennessee, hey hey, I come from Tennessee in the middle of that version. The original version is a country yodel, while the 1940 version is a foundational bluegrass with raw energy. The 1948 version incorporates the electric instrument and dance rhythms, and the 1970 version showcases a mainstream country sound with powerful vocals and prominent electronic instrumentation. Each performance represents a sort of a milestone in the development of country music by the way in which each of the iconic performances marks a shift in instrumentation, the vocal style, and musical trends. Not only does each performance mark a shift, but the multiple performances demonstrates the evolution of country music from the blues and folk groups to the development of bluegrass, honky-tonk, and mainstream country. Each performance of that song also represents a milestone by capturing the evolution of country, bluegrass, and folk music across different eras as well as styles. Jimmy Rogers' version is a raw and self-accompanied performance which showcases his distinctive blue yodel, a vocal technique that is combining traditional yodeling with the soulful inflections of a blue. Whenever Mule performed a much faster and high-energy version of the Grand Ole Opry debut back in 1939 that helped announce the bluegrass style to a wider audience. The historical events that influences either any or all versions of a song include the economic hardships early on last century, the cultural fusion of both black and white musical traditions, and the romanticized American work ethic of the era. Now the trends that influence the versions of this song are the evolving musical trends in American folk, blues, and country music, which all shaped a single song. The movements that influences the versions of a song are the various interpretations from the earliest blues and country records to modern bluegrass and pop country versions, which illustrate a shifting landscape of instrumentation, the vocals, and genre conventions. Each version of a song influenced the development of rock and roll by showcasing the malleability of American roots music, introducing the elements of speed, attitude, and instrumental rawness. Not only that, but the 4 versions of that song demonstrates a musical evolution from blues and country to proto rock and roll and rockabilly. The key versions that were throughout last century have incorporated innovations in instrumentation, vocal style, and rhythm that had helped out lay the foundation for rock and roll. Every version of a song also influenced rock and roll by speeding up, amplifying, and adding boogie rhythms to the traditional song. The later versions that were by the Mad Dogs Brothers and Rose and the Fendermen added electric instrumentation and driving rhythm, which had further shaped the sound of early rockabilly and rock music. Yes, I enjoyed one version more than the others. Dolly Parton's version is the one that I've enjoyed the most out of four because of the way she said "Good morning, Captain" very slowly and says "Tennessee, hey hey, I come from Tennessee" in the middle of the song, which I thought was great. I thought all the other versions were good, but I especially thought that Dolly did a fabulous job performing the 1970 version. Well, that is it for this video. I hope you learned cool things out of it and enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave me a comment down below. I will see you on my next video. Have a fabulous life. Stay safe.